In previous episode, Duan Fei, a survivor of a zombie apocalypse, wakes up 20 years in the past and realizes he has a chance to save his family. As chaos engulfs the world once again, Duan Fei tries to prepare for the coming apocalypse while also facing his past mistakes. When his neighbor turns into a zombie and attacks his wife, Duan Fei is forced to confront his fear and save his sister from a similar fate. If you didn't watch the previous part yet, you can find their link in the description. Let's continue our story. It's a small dark figure in that room and his one-hand neck of a dead body staring directly at the protagonist. Miss Li attacked Duan Fei with a baseball bat, but he noticed in time and dodged that attack. Duan Fei shouted, "Miss Li, why are you attacking me?" He knows though baby zombies are weak, but they are very fast. "Stop, don't hurt him. He is my son." "Wake up. He's not your son anymore. If you try to protect him, we all will be in danger. He is not a zombie. He is just sick. After finding a cure, he will become normal again. So I will never let you hurt my son." That moment, that baby zombie attacked her and make her a donut by piercing his hand through her belly. Duan Fei tried to stop the zombie, but the woman, Miss Li, stopped him. She said the zombie was her son and begged Duan Fei not to hurt him. She hoped her son would get better one day. Duan Fei explained that once someone becomes a zombie, they can never go back to being human. He said he couldn't let the zombie roam free and be a danger to others. Miss Li died still believing her son would recover. Duan Fei felt sad, but knew he had to protect others from the zombies. After setting up some sound traps on the stairs, 11th floor has been cleaned up. Duan Fei was surprised to see a muscular zombie climbing the stairs. It was a gym coach who used to live on the 5th floor. The zombie attacked Duan Fei with a heavy dumbbell, but Duan Fei dodged it. The wall was damaged in the attack. Duan Fei knew that zombies were very strong. If someone was strong when they were alive, they would be even stronger as a zombie. Duan Fei wasn't sure he could handle this zombie. Suddenly, another zombie claw attacked Duan Fei from behind. He was hurt and bleeding. To make things worse, a zombie dog appeared. Duan Fei knew that zombified animals were very dangerous because they were fast and had good senses. Both zombies attacked Duan Fei. He was able to cut the sharp nails of the dog zombie with his knife, but it crashed into him. A drop of his blood flew and landed on the bottom floor, attracting all the zombies from all floors. The last attack almost threw him out by breaking the stair guard rail. This fight also attracted all the zombies below. It was getting harder for him. But the biggest problem was standing in front of him. The muscular zombie was breaking walls left and right, like nothing while attacking Duan Fei. The beast was also trying to bite him without giving him any chance. He was exhausted from this fight, and finding no way to beat them, he tried to lure them away from Xinyue. He would try to deal with them another day. But to his surprise, zombies from lower floors had already caught up to him, and those previous zombies were following him from the upper floor. Finding no other way, he decided to fight with those weak zombies from lower floors. Tracking Duan Fei, the muscular zombie threw his dumbbell and killed every zombie in a single moment. Somehow he got away from there and hid in a room nearby. He realized he didn't get any evolution points from his previous kills, and then understood that he needed to deliver the final blow to get an evolution point. Also, those zombies were evolving much faster than last time. They were almost past the first stage. They had already found him, and a single punch from the muscular zombie knocked him down to the lower floor by breaking the floors. He was losing consciousness slowly when he heard the activation of his previously laid out sound traps. He then realized that Xinyue was in danger, and he couldn't give up. He defeated all the zombies before him and used 3 points to upgrade his strength. On the way, he killed 4 more zombies and used 6 points to upgrade his strength. He started climbing, jumping, and skipping every floor, praying in his mind for Xinyue to stay safe. In their room, someone was knocking on the door. Xinyue asked if it was her brother and reached for the door handle to open it. This is the end of this chapter. In the next chapter, Xinyue had already opened the door a bit and saw 2 zombies outside heading towards her. Suddenly, a hand grabbed the door. Xinyue got scared and shouted, "Zombie!" before slamming the door shut. Behind the door, Duan Fei told her it was him. She asked why he didn't answer when she called him. He replied that he had his reasons. We then saw that he had previously rushed towards their room and dealt with the zombies outside. Duan Fei asked his sister if she was okay and if she had finished her work. Behind him, the gym coach zombie was approaching. He told Xinyue to close the door and not to open it no matter what she heard. Then he closed the door. Duan Fei pointed his knife at the zombie and warned him not to take another step forward. When the zombie took another step, Duan Fei chopped off its foot. Then the zombie dog attacked him, but he threw his knife at it and killed it. Even after having his leg chopped off, the zombie did not lose its movement and attacked Duan Fei. Duan Fei tested his newly gained level 3 strength and attacked the zombie, killing it. Duan Fei realized that soon the frenzy of evolution stage would start when zombies would rapidly evolve. He concluded that he needed more points to increase his level. The knowledge of the evolution tree was limited. The only thing known was that it made him stronger. With the help of the evolution tree and his knowledge of the past, he could change history and give humanity hope. In his past life, humanity was cornered by zombies, but this time he could change the situation. It was already afternoon, so he went back to his apartment and took a shower. He also used all his evolution points to increase his status. It was night, and Xinyue was watching outside. There were zombies everywhere. Duan Fei came out of the shower and wiped his hair. He asked Xinyue if she was still up. Xinyue was concerned and told her brother that she had seen on the news that there was a zombie outbreak all over the world. Humanity was facing a crisis like never before. Although they were claiming that the spread was controlled and it would be over soon, there were still so many zombies outside. Duan Fei told her not to worry and that they would figure out something. He promised to protect her no matter what happened. Xinyue told Duan Fei that she had been worried he wouldn't come back. She wished she could move freely and help him instead of being locked up in a safe place, waiting and hoping he was okay. Duan Fei told her not to worry, and that she might have the chance to stand again. Xinyue didn't believe him and thought he was just trying to console her. In his mind, Duan Fei thought about the meteor shower that was supposed to happen that night. It was a turning point for humans. In his past life, after the meteor shower, zombies started to evolve. The meteor shower caused the zombies to turn into genetic cores, which could give humans superpowers if they ate them. Suddenly, Xinyue interrupted his thoughts and pointed out something shining in the sky. Duan Fei realized it was a meteorite. He knew that if he could find them and make people eat them, it could change the situation. Some people could even absorb the meteorite energy directly and gain superpowers. Xinyue shouted that a meteorite was flying towards them. Duan Fei asked where it had fallen, and she told him it was dangerous and could have hurt them if it had been any closer. Duan Fei calculated that it was about 16 kilometers away, and he could reach it in about an hour if he ran at full speed. He decided to go there the next morning to get a meteorite for Xinyue. He hoped it would work. Then he noticed that his drink had frozen even though it had been normal when he took it out. He wondered if Xinyue was already absorbing the meteorite energy. Xinyue told Duan Fei that it was scary and maybe the world was ending. She said they had to stay at home because it was too dangerous outside. Duan Fei told her that she might be able to stand up soon. In the next scene, Duan Fei was getting ready to go outside. Xinyue shouted at him and asked why he had to leave the house again. She said it was too dangerous and didn't want him to go. Duan Fei told her to calm down and said it was extremely important. He had to do it for her and for humanity. He told her to wait for him and that she might be able to stand up soon. Xinyue didn't believe him and said she would rather have her brother return safely than be able to stand up again. She asked if he could not go out now. Duan Fei replied that he knew he couldn't explain everything that was happening right now, but he needed more time. He had found a walkie-talkie in the apartment, and they could use it to communicate even when he was outside. He promised to let her know as soon as he got home, and told her not to let anyone else through the door. Duan Fei thought that Xinyue wouldn't believe him if he told her everything that had happened to him. If she was able to awaken her power, she would understand everything. He wanted to stay by her side, but he had to go. He checked the walkie-talkie connection in the elevator and left their apartment building. Outside, he saw that the city was destroyed. It had only taken 2 days for the world to turn into hell. It was daytime, so there were fewer zombies. Some zombies were distracted by the meteor energy. He knew it was safer to be cautious, especially around zombie animals. Suddenly, he was attacked by 2 zombies. To save himself, he jumped up onto a car. Suddenly, there were 2 gunshots. Someone asked Mr. Lee what the situation was, and he replied that all the zombies were dead. Team Xia reported that they had killed all the zombies. One of the officers asked why there were fewer zombies after the meteor shower. A lady officer named Miss Xia was monitoring the outside using binoculars. She was the captain of the armed police brigade. When the apocalypse happened, They were on a mission outside, and were now trapped in the city. A student named Xia Ling Ling reports Mr. Li's situation and they're waiting for their next order. She also mentions that Mr. Huang is causing trouble. Then, a fat office man shouts that he wants to go back to their company. Miss Xia grabs his shirt and says in a threatening way, "Please keep in mind the situation. I'm not your personal bodyguard. I'm a police officer. Going out right now would be suicidal. Listen to me if you want to live. Everyone here obeys my commands. Understood?" "What? Unable to talk? Answer me. Understood." Being afraid, he looks like a spoiled potato and replies, "Understood." And another one thinking of doing something fishy. Duan Fei arrived near the meteor crash site and quickly dealt with the many zombies in the area. He then reached the meteor crater where a violet aura was spreading. Being cautious, he climbed to the rooftop of a nearby building and used binoculars to see the meteor shard. He noticed a zombie girl trapped in the crater, completely ignoring the shard. Duan Fei realized he was running out of time. If he stayed any longer, he would absorb the meteor and evolve. With many zombies nearby and nightfall approaching, it would be dangerous to stay. He needed to take the shard and leave. Duan Fei quickly ran past crops burned by the meteor and attacked the zombie girl with his spear. To his shock, his iron spear shattered like glass. The girl then revealed her true form. Her ears transformed into leaves and glowing red symbols appeared all over her body. I will continue this series in this channel. To get notifications for the next episode, click on the subscribe button. If you like and share this video, it will motivate me to create more content. See you in the next video.